What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy AJ Rock and my partner B Love, my partner in rhyme. We out here in Strong Island, working hard, rehearsing, getting ready to go overseas in September. And we just been getting it in the last couple of days out here in Strong Island. So we decided since we very rarely together, since my man live in GA and I'm in Mount Vernon, you know what I'm saying, New York. So we wanted to do a little live for the people. Take your phone and share it. Go to my page and share it to your page. Yeah, so we
So my people will link in.
yeah, Facebook. Yeah. AJ. So there we go. Share. Oops. Always getting it in, rehearse with.
On Strong Island.
So we
So my people will link in.
yeah. Okay, with the echo. So turn your volume down. To the beach, y'all. To the beach, y'all. So yeah, it's just gonna show whatever is on your page too. Yes. For all y'all just tuning in, like I said, it's your boy AJ Rock. I'm here with my partner in rhyme, the Imperial Wizard B Love. We are the almighty JVC force. We are back on Strong Island, getting it in, rehearsing, doing a bunch of promo joints for the overseas tour. For all my overseas people, we about to hit y'all with Urban Matters Festival in Helmans, the Netherlands, on the 20th and the 21st. Then we hitting 229 in London on that Wednesday, 25th maybe. And then we're going to Manchester to the basement. And then we're going to Denmark. I forgot, Lupin or something like that.
Lupin.
Yeah, Lupin. And everybody else who still has yet to sign up. We got some other people talking about they want to sign up. So, we just together. Rare time when we together, and every time we get together lately, we do a little live for the people. So, you know what I mean? We just doing this for you. Word up. Say what's up to the people, B.
What's up, everybody? It's the BWLUV from the JVC FORCE. You know, we up here getting it in on Strong Island.
That's right.
Styling and profiling, constantly smiling. We keep trooping in a place called Strong Island, yo.
Absolutely.
We've been practicing for like the last 24 hours.
48 hours, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go in again tonight. My man AJ came out here to Long Island. Been chilling with me pretty much for the last 24 hours. Tomorrow be 48. You know, we gonna do what we gotta do. You know, getting this thing tight. 10-song show. You know, singing 10 of the hardest classics of ours, and that's what we came to do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we waiting for folks to join in.
Yeah. We just
cooling out.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm hitting a few of our people, let them know we live. You know how we do.
Yeah,
Every time we get together, we do a little live.
Yeah, we do a little live. We're just gonna wait a little while to let a couple folks join in and stuff like that, start to warm it up, you know.
All right.
You know. Yeah. This is where all my people that's linked can see it.
Yeah, because that's your page. You saved it onto your page.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, that's actually my page, but you gotta go back. If you go to your page, it's on your page too.
Just want to be able to speak to the people. Let's make sure we got the proper.
See, there you go. That's your page. Yes.
Yeah. So we on live tonight. So if you're around and you're joining in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend. Right? But we're gonna give it a little while, you know what I'm saying, to warm up.
We just, we ain't had no announcement or nothing. We ain't put nothing out. So, you know what I'm saying, we waiting for everybody to realize that we on, and you know what I'm saying, come chill with us. And you know how we do, LICI till I die, you know what I'm saying? Want to hear from all the CI people, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in, leave comments, you know what I'm saying? Drop a line or two.
11722, check in. Yeah. We ain't in CI though, y'all. We in a secret location.
Yeah, undisclosed location, but we on the island. We in Suffolk County.
As we always do, in the basement.
We rode through. We did a little tour. We did a little tour through CI today. It's been a long time since I've really been there, and it look a lot different. We just went through all the spots. Went through Lowell Avenue, went through Carlton Avenue, went through the whole new D, went through everywhere, you know what I'm saying, through CI.
Yep. We have Moe Love, gave him a little tour of where we come from.
Yes, Moe Love from Ultramagnetic showed him, how close in proximity all of our houses were, and we went by all our old houses, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Let me go grab a podium for this phone. I'll be right back.
All right, no doubt. I'm just reaching out to a few of our people, letting them know we live so they can tune in. Feel free to comment. Holla at your boys. Really excited, yo. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I ain't really show a lot of excitement, but I'm really excited. 30-something years later, you know what I'm saying? We still going back overseas, and we hitting a couple of the places we never hit before. It's really exciting. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie. Copy link. Going through, sharing with all our people. If you want, say what's up, give us a shout. Give us a shout. Want to hear from all our CI people. B-Love just ran upstairs real quick. He will be right back. Yeah, so we've been out here the last couple of days, really getting it in. We had to do some promo videos for the promoters, you know what I'm saying, so they can air, with all of us together. You know what I'm saying, talking about what we coming out there, et cetera, and all that good stuff. Right now. Yes. Oh, you ain't got your little stand.
Yeah. Good vibes only.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Dove. You know that name?
Dove.
Well, I can't pronounce your last name, Dove, but peace, Dove. Shout out to my dude, Andrew Wang, Strong Island in the building. Shout to Andrew. Andrew is getting me into, he's doing a lot of, speaking about hip-hop in academic circles. He spoke at Howard and a bunch of other places, and He's been doing stuff, putting proposals together for my book so we could do presentations together. So, you know, trying to bring me into some of the academic circles. So shout out to Andrew. He was the one. He was the one. You gotta turn your volume down. Yeah. So, cool. I'm gonna check it. Oh, shout out to Monty Whitaker, Del Monte in the building. I see you. What's going on, my brother? Word up. Shout to Wild Man Steve.
They tuning in, huh?
Yeah. Word up, word up. Like I said, so
Peace to the Casamigo.
so for everybody just tuning in, so what it is me and B are here. We're in Strong Island. We're putting in this work, rehearsing to go on tour. We're going overseas in September. We had to do a couple of promo videos today. We went out to the marina with the Bayshore Marina, like the marina.
Bayshore Marina.
Out by the water, shot a couple of videos on the phone, you know what I'm saying, so the promoters could use it to to promote the shows. You know, you do one for each show, each date, and all that stuff. So we did a bunch of those today. Been getting in, been doing round the clock rehearsals. Having a quick shot together.
Quick few shots. It's the nighttime. We ain't got nowhere to drive to. All we gotta do is rehearse.
Right. So
we got the drinks.
That's why we out here. And as always, when we get together, we like to do a little live, talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? Because, I got to keep it real. 30-something years, y'all have kept us alive. The reason we are going overseas has a lot to do with you. The reason we getting all this love right now has a lot to do with y'all. Y'all kept the name alive. Y'all kept rocking with us, and we greatly appreciate it. And that's why we do these little lives. You know what I'm saying? Just to show some love. You know what I mean?
So we got booked for one show with some other artists that's on the bill.
Right. So we were invited to the Urban Matters Festival. It's an annual festival they have in Helmans, the Netherlands. Every year they've had everybody perform, all the big names, all the underground names. They've had everybody perform. And this year they have us, and I think Cash Money and Marvelous, and I'm hearing Nice and Smooth, but I haven't seen the flyer for them, and a couple of other groups. We're all performing on that day. And since the promoters found out we were going to be overseas, other promoters just stopped jumping on. So
it
the
turned
first
into
one,
a little tour for us.
Right.
So we'll be gone for about 2.5 weeks.
So London, the 229 Club in London. We're performing with a local London dude named Blade, who I looked up online. He got a nice local following out there. Shout out to him. He's following us. We're following him on social media. So shout out to him. And then from London, and we're going to do as much press as we can out there too. From London, we go to Manchester. Manchester was the next to jump on board.
Then we go up to that too.
The basement. It's the basement in Manchester, I think.
So.
And then after that, we go to Denmark, to Lupin. I think that's the name of the spot. And there's about 5 or 6 others that's talking. They ain't putting up no. They ain't signed on the dotted line or nothing yet. But you know what I'm saying. There's probably gonna be a few more. But we just getting it in. You know what I'm saying. Going into this like it's our first show, because there's always gonna be somebody who ain't never seen us or never heard of us. Like it's our last show, because ain't nobody promised tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So we're
gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on like it's day one.
Like day one.
And from this tour, you can expect to see us on others, because we're gonna do our thing.
Absolutely. That's why we doing the rehearsals. You know what I'm saying? We doing the rehearsals, so we get it in.
Even though we can't tell y'all where we are on Strong Island though.
We're in Long Island, Strong Island. We're in Suffolk County. We're not too far from CI. We did the little tour through CI today. That was kind of cool. We took Moe Love from Ultramagnetic through, showed him where we used to live, showed him all the different areas he heard about, you know what I'm saying, Lowell Avenue, and, the Keith Murray and them was talking about all the different spots. Drove by Central Pizza, definitely different owner now, not the same as it was when we was younger.
Don't taste the same, y'all.
Yeah,
Do not taste the same.
but we stopped by there, and then several other spots. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what was new in CI, a lot has changed. Me and Monty had that conversation when he goes back to CI, like, you know what I'm saying, how much has changed. Actually, Monty, we drove past your house today too. We drove past the spot. I think we actually drove past the spot that Rodney and Frank in them. Did we drive past? No, we was on Wilson. Did we drive past that house? I don't know if we drove past that house.
Nope.
Oh, we was supposed to drive past that. I wanted to go see that house just to see it. But yeah, we was just getting it in.
I don't know that that's the same house anymore, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Who's on the check-in so far?
I'm trying to refresh my page because it's acting up real quick, and I'm like, I don't like that. Okay. Here we go. Monty said, "What's up, brothers? What's going on, my brother?" Shout out to my homegirl Brenda L. Crump, holds us down in Black Westchester. Shout out to Cookie Alexander Campbell, Money Earning Mount Vernon, holds us down. You know what I'm saying? We've been riding with Black Westchester for a long time. Tuning in, everybody else tune in. But if you into JVC, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're on live right now. Tell them to tune in. We're live on my page. We're live on B Love's page.
Because you know this is rare.
Yeah, that we're together, and we're both in New York, and we both. I got people asking me where they can find a link. So when you see me stopping, I'm typing on my phone.
To all the naysayers that don't think we could do it, screw you.
Yo, it's funny because it's like some of the promoters like, I ain't seen him in a while. Yo, can they still rock? So it's like, the people that ain't taking advantage of us being out there right now, when we do tear it down, and they want to call us back, as Fat Joe say, yesterday's prices, not tomorrow's prices. So those ain't take advantage of it now. We'll be back out there, but it's gonna cost you more.
And we are going out there with DJ Moe Love from Ultramagnetic.
Yes. Spent a lot of time with him today.
Yep. Getting the show together, going through like I said again, it's going to be a 10-song set. It's going to be an hour-long set that we're doing in each show. So, just tightening up everything. But, we're going to do what we got to do. We're going to take up all that stage, eat them up. What you got over there on the check-in,
I got a few people just texting me like, yo, you're live, where you at? Where can I see it? So I'm like letting them know. We on Facebook, Facebook page.
We on Facebook. We on the old people platform.
The old people platform.
Well, when we went out there, we have a gray on our head, a gray on our face, and now we all gray. So, we still,
Yeah,
we still
I'm rocking my gray, proudly.
Right. But we on the old people platform, so y'all know Facebook Live.
But we still gonna rock the mic, though. We still gonna rock the mic. Yeah. If anything you've seen in the last 2-3 years, there's a lot of over 50 rappers holding it down on the mic, dropping projects. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the 50+ rappers that drop joints like Common, Buster, just a whole bunch of people been dropping joints and just putting out heat, showing that, you know what I'm saying, we can still rock the mic over 50, you know what I'm saying, and hold it down. And Pete Rock and Common album was independent and all that, and I think they got nominated for a Grammy, so shout to them.
Yeah, big shouts out to that album, The Auditorium. It was hot.
Word. So, we just holding it down. We about to go over there and do our thing, yo. I'm amped. You might not be able to tell. Like, I'm really, really amped. You know what I'm saying? We got work to do. We
just had a long agenda today.
Long. Yeah.
We were up late last night.
Shooting videos and rehearsing, doing a couple of rehearsals during rehearsing and then taking a break, rehearsing again, taking a break. You know what I'm saying? Doing the first half of the show, taking a break, doing the second half of the show, doing our run through, you know what I'm saying? Our ad libs, all the things we're going to do, planning everything out.
Took a couple hours of sleep. And Moe Love came out this morning about 9:15 a.m. He was in Strong Island. So
yeah. And he just left a couple hours ago. So
definitely was official on his business. And,
yeah.
So
shout out to Marc Davis. who is responsible for helping to make this happen and put it down.
Yeah, Black Pegasus Records in the place.
Yes, yes, yes.
Black Pegasus Music.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Oh yeah. But you know, when he called, you know, we answered the call, and just again, this stage of time in our life, taking up the opportunity. It's gonna be a little work for us and stuff like that, but you know, we can't do anything that anybody else can do, so we're gonna be intact.
Now I think, the rehearsals, because we've been putting in vigorous rehearsals. The rehearsals is showing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we gonna rock this, yo. I'm really just amped to just get on the stage and receive that love from the fans and just see the reactions as we rip it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really amped about that.
Just to let y'all know too, there's gonna be a couple of songs on the show that we're performing that has never been heard before. We have not released it, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit it on that stage. Because again, it's some heat. You know, again, the opportunity to put out everything that you wanted to put out all through the years, you know, might not have been there, but we definitely held on to that material, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna perform it. And there's gonna be a couple of twists to the show and stuff like that, but we're sure pretty much once we get out there and who's at the shows will appreciate it. Yeah. But big shouts out to Wild Man Steve, man. Like, you know, we used to go and do his radio shows.
The Delphi University.
One of the longest living Long Island DJs out there. And still going.
And one of the cats that showed us, outside of Red Alert, he probably is the DJ that showed us the most love throughout the days. Still to this day right now, his Sound of Strong Island show that he does, I think he still does, he's still rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta really love that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Big shouts out though to all of the DJs that still continue to this day to play Strong Island. Big shouts out to Rock the Bells Radio.
Kevin Beecham, great to hear. I would love to see the Boss perform live. That's always been a favorite of mine.
Yeah, you never know.
And Monty said, absolutely, CI is about CI. So much has changed around the way. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brenda Crump said, torn overseas is huge. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Kevin Beecham, come to the show. You never know what it is that we gonna do. You know? Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. And you know, after we rock out, you know what I'm saying, hopefully we'll be doing little, US joints, you know what I'm saying? Some Canada joints. You know what I'm saying? People asking,
we just letting them know basically that we back again, we here, we available. And
the boys are back in town.
Definitely. And for any of the promoters that want to go ahead and add on to the show, the official show bills will be out. And we'll be out there. So if you're looking for us to come to your club.
Yep, we will be out there.
We'll be out there.
Starting September 17th. At least till the 30th. But we will extend that. You come see us, you know what I'm saying? And, make it worth our while. We will definitely extend that and rock out wherever you want us to rock out.
I need to be back on U.S. soil for my birthday in October.
Oh, okay.
But nah. But we may be out there longer than September 30th though. We may be out there till about the first week in October. You never know, but we'll see how it goes. And big shout outs, man, also to all the people from CI that's going out there.
Yes.
We got a good 2 handfuls of people so far that's purchasing tickets out there. And
shout out to Carl Dozier. He said he coming to the London show.
Shout out to my little sister, man, my biggest follower. You know what I'm saying? She said she coming to the first one, and she might follow us to London. You never know.
And my pride and joy, Paula.
Yeah.
Talking her and her cousin coming out to the Netherlands to see us.
And my god sister and my boy Barry Tillery. Big shouts out, bro. But yeah, we won't be out there.
And Mighty Mike Walls.
Yeah, we won't be out there in the Netherlands by ourselves like that without love from the home team. The home team is definitely repping, and again, for all of the folks that can't go, you know, we hope that, you know what I'm saying, these shows will go ahead and stretch us back into the U.S. to where you can see a show, because we know through the years a lot of folks has not seen us. But again, we'll be moving through Europe with a good deal of the home team and stuff like that. And,
no doubt, no doubt.
You know, yeah. And don't think you're going to come out there, we ain't going to show you love, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have you covered. You'll be with us. Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt.
But we can't tell nobody where we staying at.
Not on no live. No.
You know, somebody reached out to me one day and was like, hey,
Mike Walls, what's up, bro?
what's going on, Ski? We in Keisha's basement, man. You coming through here?
I was gonna tell y'all to come by my man's house. We just sitting there smoking cigars and still at the bar.
Well, we doing a live right now for the people on Facebook.
Alright, we do the live on Facebook and then hit me back up.
Alright, no doubt.
I'm right around the corner from y'all.
Alright, no
cool.
doubt.
Yep, we'll pass through.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yep.
Shout out to my dude, Mike Walls.
Ski.
Yeah, we gonna definitely check him out. He been riding with us since day one.
Yeah, big shouts out, Leslie.
Before anybody heard of JVC, he was rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
And Mike is the one that took me to Amityville. I think he was like 13 and introduced me to the two DJ Pauls. One ended up being Paul Carey and Paul Houston. One of them ended up being Prince Paul, let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? That was his boy, so he introduced us back then. So, you know, shout out to my boy Mike Walls.
Yeah, big shouts out, Ski.
So we definitely gotta link up with him before I leave.
Yeah, we're gonna link up with him tonight. We're gonna hit the streets in a while.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know
no
what?
doubt.
But first things first is business, and you know what I'm saying, we wanted to get on here and talk to you guys and, you know, just let you see that it's official, that what we doing is, you know,
Yes.
making it happen. And again,
we putting in work.
prioritizing them practices.
We've been putting in work. I've been trying to get in shape, my show shape, you know what I'm saying? Lost some weight. Been working hard. Working hard on this, man.
Yo, listen. Yeah.
We was actually going to do some freestyles and perform a little bit, but our promoter and browbeat us, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. so Mark, we're not going to do it because we always do it. And I know people want to see us say little rhymes or two, but we're not going to do it because Mark he's like, yo, don't do that. So we're not going to do it, Mark. But that's the only
You know, I get, what it is that, you know, we're still in rehearsal mode. So, you know what I'm saying, there's a line or two here and there that, you know what I'm saying, we still trying to work out the kinks and the demographics on. So, you know, we right now don't want to go ahead and give anything out that we're going to do.
Yes, Monty, you should be able to share it from my page. It's definitely shareable. Carlton Dozier, what's up, AJ Rock and P Love?
We'll see you in London, Carlton, for real.
My brother Rob, remember my brother Rob used to come out? Rob said, yo, what's good? What's good? My brother's proud of y'all.
What's up, Mr. Staples? How you feeling, bro?
Yeah. Carlton said, I see you too in London. No doubt.
Yeah, we'll see you in London, man. And yo, Carlton, man, we gotta go out and have a couple drinks, man, after the show when we get to London.
Yo, Carlton, shout out to Carlton. So
yeah,
I did a book signing in Yonkers. He came from somewhere Bed-Stuy or Fort Greene, Brooklyn, by train to Yonkers, and Westchester to rock out with me. You know what I'm saying? To sit, you know what I'm saying, support me for my book signing. So like he been to the crib in Mount Vernon a few times. You know what I'm saying? Brought some books, and you know what I'm saying, came through and supported. So yeah, that's my dude. That's my dude. Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
And when I was supposed to do the thing in the Bronx that I ended up not doing, he was out there. He went.
Big shouts out to Carlton, man. Definitely been a true supporter throughout all of these years.
Andrew was at the book signing too. She said, yeah. He said, yeah, I remember Carlton. I remember him now. Yeah. Carlton. Andrew said, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So for everybody who might just be tuning in, like I said, we here in Long Island, Strong Island. We not in Central Islip, but we in Suffolk County. We not too far away. We in an undisclosed location. We rehearsing and getting it in and preparing for this overseas tour, this little mini tour in September. Like I said, we're doing the Urban Matters Festival in Helmans, the Netherlands. and then we're going to Club.
We got about 3
229.
things to do. We got about 3 things to do in the Netherlands before we leave the Netherlands.
Right. There's like 3 different
and then
days.
we'll be heading over to London.
Yeah, we're in London to 229 to the club, and shout out to Club 229 and whoever the promoter is, because that flyer is all over the internet. I can't go nowhere without seeing it. It's on Ticketmaster UK. It's on they promoting the hell out of that.
Can you imagine? We got tickets.
Oh yeah, and actually, and shout out to the fans who actually hit me and was like, "Yo, I got my ticket for London. And then somebody found out we was coming to Manchester, and they said they was going to get their ticket that day. So shout out to all the people that like yo, it's crazy. Like I said, in the Urban Matters, we were Cash Money and Marvelous, and possibly Nice and Smooth is what I hear, and a few other groups. It was a big festival, and then London. We got a local cat named Blade. Shout to Blade. He's a local dude in London that holds it down. He's rocking with us. And then we're doing the Manchester, the basement, and then we're doing
Copenhagen, Denmark.
Copenhagen, Denmark, the Lupin. I think it's so.
Andrew Wang, we're gonna be out there shooting our slang.
My brother Rob said, I'm good, B-Love. He said, what's up? He said, I'm good.
Yo, what up, Jaquan?
Hey, what's up, Jaquan? Yeah, Jaquan just tuned in too.
Rock the Bells Radio. What's up, Jaquan?
Yes. What's
Jay,
going on?
can you believe it? After all these years, we finally going on tour, brother.
We going back overseas. 30-something years later.
Yeah, and
30-something years later, we're going back on tour. And no, crazy, this might sound crazy, and I don't mean to sound crazy. For all the people that did little documentaries on Long Island rap and didn't include us, and all those little things they talk about our era and don't put us in there because we ain't got no video, there's still people that is showing us mad love, and we're going overseas.
We appreciate it.
And we appreciate that.
And Jaquan, I was listening to Rock the Bells Radio on my car out in Georgia, man, and I heard a Strong Island sort of style and lyrics, sort of instrumental mix for a commercial, man. So thank you dearly for always keeping us in mind, man. And let's finish that interview that we began.
And shout out to Rock the Bells as a whole. Like LL is showing us love on there. I seen the De La interview where Paz was talking about like how him and Dove would never really rhyme outside, and the first time that Dove actually rhymed outside was at one of our parties in CI, a JVC Force party, and Paz said that when he saw Dove rock that night, he knew they was gonna do something together, and he was telling that whole story, and the whole time LL's like in the background, and the DJ's playing the music in the background. So Rock the Bell shows us love, and also the Shy-Rock and Grandmaster Caz, they show us love. Shout out to Shy-Rock, shout out to Grandmaster Caz. Grandmaster Caz, one of the 3 MCs that maybe want to pick up a mic. Mo D, Caz, and Melly Mel. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet him a few times. I know Tony Tone because Tony Tone and KG was on B-Boy with us, but I got to meet KG, and he got his rhyme book, but he published it into a book, but it's in all his handwriting and everything. I had to buy a copy of it and have it autographed for me, and then we took some pictures together. You know what I'm saying? But Caz and Shy-Rock, that was my first hip-hop crush ever back in the day. So she knows that. So I'm not telling her nothing. She's heard me tell her that a few times. You know what I'm saying? But she's showing us love. So shout out to all the Rock the Bells. They show us love. Sirius Satellite Radio, every time somebody plays it, somebody's calling me from their car showing me that it's playing on Sirius. So, much love to y'all keeping the name alive. And overseas, y'all showed us this love that is just unconditional and crazy, like continuously. And we love y'all for
like
that.
a cult following.
Yeah. But
overseas has been like a cult following, y'all. And for all of the shows that we never got to do, we never showed no face to nobody. We just laid low. But now that we're getting the opportunity at this point in time,
Monty said the bill is still.
Hey, you know what it is, Monty.
And Carl said, yes, Shy-Rock Day is Saturday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it, but I've been definitely trying to pick up, stop by one of those. She definitely sends me the flyers all the time. She definitely hits me on social media and sends me the flyers.
Robert Staples, what's up, bro?
Yeah, that's my brother. Remember all the times he used to come out and hold us down when, you know what I'm saying, and so thick and thin a few times. He held us down a few times. Yeah.
So, Yeah, like I said, you know what I'm saying, we never showed any rap groups any face or anything like that for any shows we might not have done. Even times we were relevant, wanted to do some shows, get on somebody else's bill, ask them. I mean, you know, for all of the times that Cass told us no, you know, we still never show no face and stuff like that. But now that we're getting the opportunity to go do our own thing again, it's like 1988 again. We're doing the Netherlands show, but then we're leaving off to our own show, our own tour where we'll be performing by ourselves in several cities out there in Europe. So, you know, like I said, you know, what's most important right now is that we go up there and we bust every stage wide open. So
absolutely,
that's what we're gonna do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And the fact that, you know, we've been relevant in regards to like radio, playing different stuff for the last 36, 37 years.
Yeah,
but you know, again, now we're going to do shows and stuff like that. So, you know, we're looking to go ahead and open it up a whole other way. You know, you're never too old to do good hip hop. And again, we're going to perform 10 songs on stage. For anybody that knows our JVC 4 songs, you know, they contain a lot of outward flowing. So
harmonizing.
we're gonna be harmonizing, but we're gonna be on that mic and we're gonna be dropping like more than just 16s at times, 24s, maybe even 36s before we pass the mic. But there's gonna be a lot of harmonizing in between. But I promise you, we pulled out our 10 best classics, which there was more, but we pulled out our 10 best classics and we got them on the bill. And again, we have Moe Love out here today from Ultramagnetic. Went over the
playlist,
and stuff
like that. The order and how we gonna rock it, and where he gonna come in and come out, what he gonna do, and where we need him to do this and this at this point. Man, he took his notes and he was running through it with us. So, and it was good. It was like you know, we had a good first vibe, and it was like we hung out a little bit. And like I said, we gave him a tour of CI and everything where we rest and everything where we was all living and everything, and told him the whole history of it. And it was a good vibe. And I really feel good. I'm looking forward to like putting in some work with the brother. Really.
A lot of you may be asking like, why are we taking Moe Love on the road with us and stuff? Because that's what we want to do. That's what's gonna go down too. So
Carlton said you don't realize how much love you get in the UK. Yo, I not in person, but I've always felt the love through social media.
Right.
And I've always heard.
And we talk to the people all the time.
Right.
Anybody that reaches out to us, you know, we talk to them. So
like they following us on YouTube, following us on the Instagram pages. You know what I'm saying? We usually answer everybody back. You know, and sometimes they can't believe that we're actually answering them back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. And
you know, a lot of the people that's out there, you know, it's amazing how they'll turn around and they'll hear from us and they'll tell us, Strong Island, JVC Force, the Doing Damage album, the Forcefield album, it did so much for them throughout their life, and they still play it daily and stuff like that. So we're looking forward to going out there, meeting and greeting, shaking hands with everybody, taking pictures with everyone, just doing all we can do as, you know, the sociable JVC Force that we are, you know. So, yeah.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Shout out to Barry. I still ain't seen him yet, but shout out to Barry Tillery. He always holds the group down.
Barry on live?
No. I was just shouting him out though, because he always holds it down.
B-Tills, yeah. Like let him know we live and whatever like that. You know, he out in the city right now, but you know what I'm saying. He probably gonna go ahead and he gonna jump in or whatever. So, but yeah, big shout outs to all of the people that support us. Big shouts again to Barry Tillery. You almost killed me on Saturday night on the Nautical Mile, man. We partied to death. Yo, awesome time, man. And, you know, big shout-outs again. Like I said, we're in an undisclosed location at this point in time. For all of you that know us, don't go speeding down Acorn Avenue 162, because we not there. We not there.
Yeah, we not there. We passed by there today and thought about the memories.
We not there, though.
The memories though, we was like, because that was the meeting spot. That's where you could always find us. You know what I'm saying? But now we're not there.
We not there.
Well, we wouldn't have got no work done if we were there though. We would, because we would just been able to get no work.
And we're not around the corner. We are not in CI or anything like that.
We're close.
Another location.
Yeah, but an undisclosed location.
Right. Yeah. Undisturbed. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. It felt good, man. Just to like. You know, trade verses again would be just like going over the rhymes, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, it just like felt like what we picked up, like, you know, not that we ever like separated, you know what I'm saying? That's always been my brother, like, you know what I'm saying? Since I was 7 and he was 5, you know what I'm saying? Even without music, that'd have been my brother. But, you know, just just putting the work, just, you know, rehearsing again, and, you know, we haven't done that part in a long time
Yeah,
together.
we went through thick and thin, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we haven't done this in a long time, and it really felt good, and I'm just so looking forward to blessing the stage with my brother again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when when Tom from the Long Island Music Hall of Fame asked me to do that panel and then asked me to do Strong Island, that was like the first time I did it. And I did the piece of the song. That's the first time I looked to my left or my right, and my partner in rhyme wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, it feel good. It feel good to be to get back on stage with my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah.
But you know, the fact that we are so separated, it's always a good time for us to take up an opportunity based on where one of us are at, and even if you can get one of us, generally sometimes we're in condition to go ahead and at least give you, like, you know what I'm saying, the whole of Strong Island or something on our own or something. But it's nothing like doing it together. But
shout out to John Best, brother John, from the best.com. He had a internet show. He gave me a show on there for a while. What's going on, brother John? It's been a minute. I ain't seen you or heard from you in a while. It's my partner in rhyme, B Love from JVC Force.
J Best.
John was a big fan of JVC, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, John. Thank you,
was
John.
Really rocking with us and everything. And he was like, yo, just on the strength of that, he gave me my own show, my own little hip-hop show, podcast on his station, you know what I'm saying, thebest.com or something like that.
Yeah.
And,
it has not been easy, y'all. I mean, Long Island competition through the golden era of hip-hop has been tremendous. And, again, we want to thank all of y'all just for, you know, keeping us relevant, even without a video, through all of these years.
Do you understand? Do you understand that part?
Yeah, 37 years still playing without a video ever.
And the only thing that's online is that public access show we did that Red Alert was hosting that time. And shout out to Ralph McDaniels. Even Ralph McDaniels.
Yeah, shout out to Ralph McDaniels. And shout out Red Alert.
Yes, shout out Red Alert.
But they took that show. That show came out years ago, and you know, the crowd, the people has been embracing that video as our video. But we never officially shot a video. And big shouts out, by the way, to everybody. The last time we were together, which was about 3 years ago, and we performed Strong Island live in Central Islip. Big shouts out to the 13.5 thousand people that clicked in the first 2 hours. So, you know, again, all blessings are blessings. We love you guys. And we're going to keep doing it for y'all until the day we die and we take our last breath. You know what I'm saying? We still going to be so dead.
Shout out to my dude, Kenneth Chamberlain Jr. Also, yo, now, he be DJing at functions in Westchester, and it might be like some bigs to do, and then he'll break out. He said, yo, y'all know AJ from Black Westchester, but you know he used to rhyme, and he'll throw on Strong Island. And every time that I'm in the house, so yo, shout out, that's my brother Kenneth Chamberlain.
Big shout outs to Ralphie, to Ralphie Salas, and also to Adrian Henry, both the home team. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Let's see who else we got in here tonight.
So for everybody, while he's doing that, for everybody tuning in, once again, y'all that's already heard, JVC Force is going overseas in September. B Love and myself are here in Strong Island. We're getting our rehearsals in. We just shot our promo videos for the promoters at the different clubs, the different venues over there. And we've been doing like several rehearsals during the day, going over songs, going over tracks. So that's what we hear, and we just doing this live. Like, you know, like when we get together, we like to just do a live for the people. So that's what we doing for all the people. Shout out to
when we get
shout
together,
out to the $1 Million Man in Mount Vernon. He knows who he is.
Yeah. When we get together, we do it in all weather. But yo, definitely shout out to Deborah Carter.
Okay.
Shout out to Brenda Crump.
Oh, Deborah Carter, Hip Hop Forever.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out.
Big shout outs to. Let's see.
You gotta go back. You just click. Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to view my views, y'all. Hold on a second.
Looks like Soren Thompson.
No, that's a different.
Oh, that's different.
Okay, wow.
Yo, I might be getting too old to operate all of this shit, but I ain't too old to spit. Trust me.
No, this is not. Yeah, it's not coming up like that. I don't know why. So
You know, we're sitting on close to 200 views, y'all. So we're just trying to, if we haven't shouted your name out, we're just trying to get everybody in. But we want to shout out everybody that's tuning in right now.
So we live on my page. Ralph McDaniels, Uncle Ralph said, "Yo, what's going on, Uncle Ralph?" Yo, so I will repeat
What's up,
this.
Ralph
I will
McDaniels?
repeat
How
this
you
because you didn't hear it. Ralph McDaniels is holding us down with that clip from that Red Alert public access show of us performing. He plays it all the time like it's a video. He shows us mad love, and he also had me come down to Queens Public Library and do a book signing for my book.
Yeah,
you know
love,
what I'm saying? He invited me.
Ralph.
Shout out to my sister, Tahira Dupree Chase. Oh, you on Long Island? Yes. I'm in Suffolk County, sis. I'm in Suffolk County. Shout out to Ruben Camacho. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. We out here.
Is this the live right here?
No. You keep going off. Like.
So where's the picture?
Just hold on. Let me.
Hold on, y'all. I'm having a technical difficulty on my phone. So let's see. Oh, there we go, right there.
But you keep going. But yeah. So I don't know why it's frozen. It's delayed. So again, for those tuning in, we are going overseas in September, and Ralph said, "Good to see y'all together." Yes. That's why we did the live, so you know what I'm saying, people can see. You know what I'm saying, we together. We've been putting in work for the last couple of days. Mad rehearsals, going over our joint. We got a 10 song set. You know what I'm saying, and we about to rock out.
I'm chatting reggae lyrics on this set too. So,
we about to rock out. We doing Ralph. We doing Urban Matters in the Netherlands, and it's like 2-3 days, and then we going to London, and we doing to 229 Club, and then we going to Manchester, someplace called the Basement, and then we're going to Denmark, Copenhagen, to Lupin, and then there's a bunch of other people that's interested. Manny Faces, shout out to Manny Faces, Strong Island, represent Westbury. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Manny Faces.
Westbury, what's up,
Yes.
Manny?
Shout out to Manny. So that's why we got together and make this little announcement. We going overseas. It's our first time overseas since the late '80s, actually. It's our first trip overseas, and some of the places we going, we have never been. So, you know, we really amped up. We putting in this work. We rehearsing. Like I'm saying, we really getting it in.
Feeling fine like 89.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Little grayer, little heavier, a little older. Nice. They love hip-hop overseas, Ralph McDaniels. Absolutely. They show us so much love overseas. I'm just so amped to just get over there and rock the crowd. Monty said, "This is so big. Proud of my brothers. Proud of you, brothers." Byron Hurt. What's going on, brother Byron?
What's going on, B Hurt?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Byron, what's good?
Ralph shouted out Manny Faces. Yo, yeah, Byron, we in Strong Island, brother. We in Strong Island, putting in work, preparing for the tour in September overseas, yo.
And I want to let y'all know, right? Even though you see us together tonight, this started since back in November of last year. We've been rehearsing and getting ready for this.
So we were doing like the lyrical thing, like, so we would do Zooms and we would do over the phone, and we would, like, you know, perfecting our lyrics, getting our flow back, getting our routine, getting our chemistry back and all that. And now that, you know, B came to New York, you know what I'm saying, we getting in these rehearsals, like in-person rehearsals, you know what I'm saying, to get that real chemistry. And again, shout out to, we got DJ Moe Love from Ultramagnetic is rocking with us. He was out, he came from Brooklyn out to Strong Island today, spent the day with us, went over all the routines, made all the notes he had to know, where he gonna come in and where he gonna come out, and what he got to do. So we had that going today.
We gave him the grand tour, all the way from the New D to Lowell, all the way to Bayshore Marina. We were up in
Byron Hurst said around the way. We not in CI, Byron, but we here. We here in Suffolk County. We just not in CI. And Byron said, go get it. He said, what up, go get it.
Yeah. We going to get that, man. We coming home with the bag, sir.
Yes. That's the beautiful part. And then, overseas, they love any kind of merchandising, too. So we get all
we got
that.
our merchandising and everything together.
Yeah, man. We've been planning all this, been strategically planning it, knocking it down. We waited for the promoters to start putting out flyers before we announced anything. The Urban Matters, they got their flyer all over the place.
Each show will have about...
Barry, B&A. Barry's tuned in.
Hey, Barry, what's up, man? What you doing, bro?
What you doing, bro?
Hey,
we got to get up before we leave. You got to get up before I leave, yo. Word up.
Yeah. What's up to Barry Tillery? But again, like I was saying, each show we're gonna have a couple different JVC T-shirts. We're gonna have glossies. We're gonna have the old wax to let off, and there's talks of there's action figures that we seen the templates being made of, and we're gonna see what they want to do out there. But we are definitely going out there to do our shows again. A 10-set show, 1 hour standard show, and we are gonna be selling our merchandise and just going out there.
And I will have my books out there, and anybody in Suffolk County, you want to holler, I got my books on me now if you want to get your autographed copy. So Byron Hurst said, yo, B-Love, I will never forget when you told me, I heard you going to be the starting quarterback. Well, wait till we release our album. We going to blow up. LOL.
Hey, yo.
Shout to Manny Rich. Brenda you said get in the bags. You should put the bags.
Yeah. We gotta, at this point in time in life right now, you know what I'm saying? It's all about like us going out there, doing what we gotta do, picking up our worth, and just bringing it back. But again, even doing all of this, we're gonna come back humble.
Bag or no bag is just fun. Like I am just.
No, I need my bag.
No, we need the bag. Don't get me wrong. But listen, what I'm saying, like. Yo, I am just looking forward to taking that stage. Yes, they gotta pay, but I am looking forward to getting back on the stage with my partner, engaging with the crowd, getting that love from the crowd. Like I said, we haven't been overseas since the late 80s, yo.
Well, imagine how fresh this is. Because we've been around for 37 years, but we haven't done a lot of shows and stuff. So now that we coming out to show folks that we doing shows. Hey, when other artists went out and they did so much thus far, we're coming out fresh. And for the people, we gonna be ready for y'all, man. We gonna be ready for y'all, and we gonna have a great time with y'all.
Barry said tomorrow for sure. Manny Faces said for us Long Islanders, here in JVC Force, specifically repping where we were at, meant a lot. I missed. Okay. Oh, I just lost the comment.
Manny, yes, sir. Big shouts out to the 631. We used to be 516, but now we 631.
Right.
See, this is straight Central Islip, y'all. This ain't no...
Okay, so the rest of that was, we always was in the shadows of NYC, but man, to know we have firepower in the 516 and the 631 felt good. My brother Rob said, yes, B-Love, you have to do that reggae.
Oh, yeah.
Byron said, y'all made us proud from Central Islip. Us from Central Islip, you made us proud.
Thank you. Byron, you made us proud too, man. Byron is one of the most esteemed authors.
Absolutely. And documentarians.
Hey, William Hernandez, what's up, brother?
Yes, my dudes.
Wow.
My dudes. Yes, Byron Heard, if y'all don't know, man, he's been putting in work. Been doing little documentaries and he's been putting in work. If y'all not familiar with his stuff, definitely Google him, look him up.
You got to be familiar with Byron.
No, but I'm just saying, everybody, no matter who
Byron's
you are.
a superstar.
Oh, absolutely.
Byron, you as big as we are. Like we all got big together. Central Islip turned out some of the most progressive people in life. Yeah, that's a fact.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
Byron put the hands up thing.
Yes.
Manny Faces said Byron salute.
Yeah.
Manny Faces said here in Biz, And EPMD, shout out to Towns and JVC repping the island was so important.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
William
Oh,
Hernandez, my dudes. Carla Yvette, hey brother, what's going on, cuz? How are you doing? We up here doing our little live, announcing our overseas tour in September. You know what I'm saying? And we out here in Strong Island practicing, rehearsing. Byron said true indeed. He said salute. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
So everybody,
Yes, sir.
everybody tuning in now, and you know how these lives go. Like people don't hear it now, they're gonna watch it later. For everybody who watch it later, yo, we appreciate all of y'all. Mad love to all of y'all who supported us from day one. Mad love to y'all that knew. Y'all had faith in us from the beginning when nobody knew us. When we were the underdog. Well, we always been the underdog, but y'all rocked with us like we was like the superstar. Y'all made us feel like we were superstars. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah,
like,
you know what else?
but
Big shouts out to the class of '87. It's class of '87. We went out for the for our graduation. We went out to Six Flags in New Jersey, and the booth, the music booth, is where I recorded the New School, and we shot that demo, and that's where we got the call for not Strong Island, y'all. It was for the New School, and I spit that New School. I spit that rhyme inside the booth in New Jersey at Six Flags, and right after that, once we got called, Strong Island came about to be the B-side of the song we got signed for, and Strong Island turned out to be pretty hot and turned out to be the A-side. So that started a whole realm of things where at that time the label didn't know how we were making the music we made and where our thought process was as young people and stuff. So they sent us back to Long Island to record our old album. We didn't have no A&Rs, we didn't have anything. We shot the picture for the album cover on Spur Drive South on a broken car going closer towards New York Tech. And again, we recorded each of the 10 songs on the Doing Damage album at about 4 hours apiece. Strong Island was written in about 3 hours on the way back up from the Bronx after they wanted the New School. So I mean, you know, it's been a pretty challenging road, but it's been a great road. And big shouts out to the photo mat that used to be in the Seatown parking lot, because that's where we got the Doing Damage picture developed and was like, this is it.
So for y'all that don't know the
It's a
story,
photo mat.
for those that don't know the story, we was riding around like we always do. We was taking a whole bunch of pictures. We seen this abandoned car on the side of Spur Drive and Spur Drive South, I guess, and it was all beat up, and we jumped on it and beat it up and broke it up some more and took some pictures, and that ended up being the album cover for Doing Damage. And it was like, yo, we didn't have no photographers. Andrew Wang, who is a beatbox person and who does these presentations of how beatboxing is therapeutic for people with speech impediments and help them with a stutter. He wants to know to you, who was the beatbox on New School?
Rob Stinger, Mr. Rob Lauder. That was my partner going through life up until a certain point in time, until I probably left to Georgia. But when we were going into the booths at that time, they had a lot of pop music and stuff like that in there. So we're like, we can't do this and we can't rock this. So my partner that graduated with me the same year, he was the human beatbox. So he went in there, you know, we spit the New School. So we came out, they gave you a little cassette when you got out. We came back to Long Island, we started duplicating that cassette. We shopped the label after label at the label. Finally one day, I think while I was at college or whatever, I got a call from B-Boy Records. They was like, we want to come meet you. So I came down from the Catskills, went over to the Bronx, met AJ and Kurt over there and stuff like that, and we started.
Funny story, I was working at an architect. I was doing architecture, and I came from work, so I had my suit and a briefcase. They didn't actually think I was one of the rappers. They thought I was their manager, because I was a couple years older too. They didn't even think I was in the group. They thought I was one of the managers. The manager, yo, too quick. Byron Hurd said, "Wow, not the photo booth," and Monty said, "Not the photo booth," and he laughed.
Yeah.
Andrew said, "Thank you for answering this question." And Lee Mitchell said,
You're welcome, Andrew.
Lee Mitchell said he is flying back to London from Australia to see us in a few months. Shout to Lee Mitchell. Shout out to Lee Mitchell. Appreciate you. Much love.
And shouts out to all the Zoom champions, especially You know, I'm a part of a Zoom situation about 6 out of 7 days a week with my sister. We party. The Zoom champions are in all states. There's even some in London and stuff, and you know, they got wind that we're coming out there, and pretty excited. So, you know, again, big shouts out to everybody that's taking time to acknowledge us and embrace. You know, big shouts out to all the people that don't feel as though we haven't done anything in a while, so we're not worthy. We're going to go out there and we're going to turn around, and it's going to be our understanding that when we come back, you know, we're going to cover all of the bases. But we're definitely looking forward to taking this opportunity and opening up for other places. And, you know, hopefully the path continues. Back in 87 or 88 when we went overseas, we were on a whole tour by ourselves.
Yes.
And again, you know, not to say that, you know, we don't mind other groups and stuff like that, but you know, we give you an hour-long show. Once we do the show and stuff like that, you know, we get out of there. We're not into all of that foolishness and that mess. And so, at this time again, we're just looking forward to going out there and doing our own thing and getting it in, and
then selling our merch after the show.
Yep. Shaking hands with the people, you know what I mean? Taking pictures, and
yes,
you know.
So salute Lee Mitchell. He's salute Lee Mitchell. Looking forward to see. I greatly appreciate that. We trying to get to Australia, man. You know, so the promoters in Australia, you know what I'm saying? Let them know you want to see JVC out there. We trying to get to Australia. I got peoples in Australia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Uncut, my man Rob from Uncut.com. You know, I wrote for him. He's covered a lot of JVC. Gave us JVC a lot of love over the years. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to get to Australia.
Oh yeah, we love to do that. What's the big city in Australia again? What is it?
Oh, don't give me the.
I forgot. But
after working hard all day, and now you've got a drink in my hand.
It's the place. It's the place with the big bridge, and yeah, we like to get there, and you know, we definitely like to get there. Big shouts out to all the people in Australia too.
No doubt.
I've had the opportunity throughout the years, you know. Thank you to Barry Tillery for introducing me to certain people out there, and for those people showing love and knowing the group, even though we've never been out there, you know, they show us a lot of love and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, we love y'all back.
Word up. Mm-hmm. We was talking earlier, I want to just shout out Chuck D. We was all talking about how, you know, we sampled his Sydney, Australia. Thank you, Monty. How we sampled, how, you know, because we didn't originate the name Strong Island. We might have coined the phrase and made it more popular, but it was from a Chuck D line, Strong Island, where I got him wildin'. You know what I'm saying? And we sampled him literally without his permission. And he not only did he not get mad, not only did he not sue and beef with us, on his next album, he thanked us in the credits at JVC, Strong Island Force, and the thank yous. And he's always been like you know what I'm saying? He's always been like somebody who lifted up the group and promoted the group. So we got people like that gave us mad love. You know what I'm saying? We in Long Island, like I said, shout to Wildman Steve. Rest in peace to Jeff Force. Radio Hofstra. You know what I'm saying? That was another place. Shout out to leaders, you know, Charlie Brown and them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Johnny Juice, who held me down at the Long Island Music Hall of Fame.
Man, big shouts out to our Branch Ave Posse.
Branch Ave Posse.
Branch Ave Posse, y'all.
It's an international tramp troupe.
But the Branch Ave Posse, you know what I'm saying, for all of the blocks in CI that somebody came off of the block and was a part of our crew and stuff like that, to all the females, to all the males, big shouts out to the Branch Ave Posse, man, because to this day, they still holding us down, so...
Sean Birch, shout out. Sean Birch just tuned in.
Hey, what's up, Sean? How you feeling, brother?
Yes.
Sean, we going on tour. We going on our European tour, man. So
September, bro.
I'm up in New York right now. You know what I'm saying? We've been going through some pretty rigorous rehearsals, but
yes.
Big shouts out to Sean.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, and hey, my brother Mike is tuned in. Shout out to Big Mike.
Shout out Big Mike.
Yes.
GA folks, man. GA folks.
So, yo, last time we went on tour, I was 22. I'm 59 now. So there was a learning curve that had to go on. We had to work so hard. Bob, my brother said Branch Ave.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we had
Branch Avenue
Yeah.
in the new development.
We've been working on this, like I said, since November. You know what I'm saying? There's been a whole lot of working, walking, exercising, getting in shape. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, we're doing some live rehearsals right now. Did the video promotions for the promoters over there so they could use, you know what I'm saying, to help promote the shows.
We're gonna do everything on that stage except for a split.
Oh no. You will not see me do the Big Daddy Kane split. You will not have to worry about nothing like that. You ain't gonna see me dancing and doing the kick step like Kid and Play. You ain't gotta worry about that. But we're gonna give you a dope show though.
Yeah, 10 songs, 1 hour show. And
Yes. 10 songs.
Yeah.
And again, DJ Moe Love from Ultramagnetic will be on the ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lee. He says still young, just coming new with some grounded wisdom. Yes, sir. Because me and B was talking about our behavior on the road gonna be a whole lot different at 50 plus than it was at 20. So,
we went out there and we did a lot.
We was wilding back then.
We did a lot to a lot of cities out there.
Yeah. We won't be wilding like that. We just gonna go do our business, handle our business. We ain't gonna be doing all that.
Yeah.
You know, word up.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be closing the clubs. We ain't gonna be doing none of that. It ain't gonna be none of that.
Nah,
we gotta prepare for the next show.
We're not gonna leave the club and go to after hours.
Yeah.
Because back then, me and AJ, we used to go to our show, and then what we would do is we would go and walk around, and we would find ourselves in areas with like military clubs. And we'd walk up into there, and every one of those that we walked into, somebody would ask us to take the mic. So I can't tell you how many nights we did shows and then ended up standing on the speakers in another club and stuff. But this time around, you know, like I said, you know, our energy has to be a little more reserved. Not that, you know, we feel old or anything like that, but we have to leave the stage. We have to meet, greet, and then we have to get back to the hotel to do interviews and stuff like that.
We gotta get the beauty rest for the next show.
Right, exactly.
That's the difference this time.
Exactly. We leave the stage. We go back, rehearse more, and then we go do the next show. So it probably won't be, but I mean, but when we get
but we'll have a couple of days between each show. So
when we get to the Netherlands, I am gonna party like hell in Amsterdam. So.
Oh, okay. They could, okay.
Yeah. So.
And I've never been to Amsterdam, so I can't say that I won't party. I have never been to Amsterdam, so you know.
I'm gonna party in Amsterdam, and I know that, you know, my.
And I want to rock in Amsterdam. Like, I'm just saying. So in the future, people in Amsterdam, we ready to come.
And we couldn't do Amsterdam this time around because of the conflict of how close the Netherlands show is.
So the Urban Matters in the Netherlands, they
right next to each other.
They are the ones bringing us out for the festival. The other promoters heard we coming and they want to, you know, piggyback off that. But the Amsterdam is too close in proximity that they didn't want for us to book a Amsterdam show and people not show up at the Netherlands for the festival because they know we was going to be at Amsterdam. So we honored that request.
They want to split the crowds.
Right. We honored that request, but we really, really want to rock Amsterdam. So
but
we'll be back. So Amsterdam, we coming for you next. We coming next.
Yep. We gonna come. Like I said, with this what we got going on right now, you know, we're setting up to do a few years of, you know, live performance, and you know, like I said, the most important thing for us is that, you know, we make it as exciting as possible. The show is going to contain a lot of crowd participation.
Lee said we might need 6 weeks off after doing Amsterdam. After Amsterdam, we might need 6 weeks off.
We'll be on the stage. A and I will be on the stage with a live DJ. The DJ is going to be spinning wax.
Oh yeah.
We're not doing no Seratos.
Oh, and
wax.
And if you saw that live Dipset verses, we will not be rapping over our lyrics. We will be rapping over instrumentals. Right. We will be rapping our lyrics. We will not be rapping over records. We've never done that. We will never do that. Shout out to Lowesmore Jr. from Mount Vernon. Used to play pro ball. And work at the Boys Club. Yeah, he's a legend in Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
Yo, Lowe's, this is my partner B Love from my rap group. We about to go overseas and tour in September. So we know we out here in Long Island rehearsing and getting it together. We do a little live to make the announcement. So that's what this is. Thank you for tuning in, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So Yeah, we just excited, yo. I'm just really looking, yo. I want after the Netherlands, I really want to rock London. I can't wait to touch the stage in London.
Right.
The UK has shown us ridiculous love since 1988 up until now, and continues to show us love, like ridiculous love, and we want to give all that love back. You know what I'm saying? When we do London and then Manchester, we want to give all that love back. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
shouts out to all the people that, reached out to us again throughout the years. It's been a pleasure to go ahead and speak with you. Now we're looking to embrace you. Put
Absolutely.
the names with the faces, and we're looking forward to seeing you coming out to our shows, and
No doubt, no doubt. Get your camera phones ready, because you know what I'm saying? We're
Yeah.
going to rock this house. We get your phones ready. You
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
footage is gonna go down.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing interviews and stuff, like we're gonna be doing taxi cab interviews and
Yeah. We're doing this taxi cab interview, this thing they do in London. It's like we're looking forward to that. That's something that it's supposed to be a big thing in London. It's supposed to be really cool. So I'm looking forward to
we're
that.
gonna be doing that.
And this could lead to a whole lot of things. I mean, I ain't announcing nothing or not saying nothing. You never know. There might be a documentary coming out of this. Might be books coming out. This is going to lead to a lot once people realize that, like the song said, 6 feet back on the map, that we back. You know what I'm saying? We here. We never went nowhere, but you know what I'm saying? We still rocking, and it's a beautiful thing.
Repping Central Islip to the core.
Yes.
Repping Long Island to the core. Repping the
All
5
city.
boroughs to the core.
All city. Yeah, like, Mount Vernon, y'all know that's my home. That's where I was born. But as I said in my book, from the 914 to the 516 and back again, Central Islip is as much a part of who I am as Mount Vernon is. And if in the hip hop circles, if they were countries, I got dual citizenship, Mount Vernon and Central Islip. You know what I'm saying? But it was Central Islip where I came back and Bill and them was doing their thing, and I got up with them, and I got in this game from being in Central Islip, and we dropped the legendary anthem Strong Island, and I'm proud to be one of the reasons why that Long Island is known as Strong Island for all of these days. Like we gave that anthem, and we gave it but I have to change the cord. That's the Android. I have to put my cord in, plug my cord in in the outlet. Real quick. Look like I got a little low cell. We got a little low cell thing. Got to switch cords.
This is it?
Plug. Yes. Plug that in, so we can go on just a little bit longer. We ain't gonna be forever. Yeah. If you plug or take my laptop out, whatever. Yeah. So, we make sure it's in there. Sorry for my hand, excuse that. Okay, it's connected. Yes. So, we had a little low cell thing going on. Be love. We be loving you. No, well, they can't hear that. So, you stupid. Be love, be right back. Yo, but anyway, this is our little announcement. You know what I'm saying? For everybody who will watch this later and didn't see it live, JVC Force is going overseas in September. A little mini tour. We're doing the Urban Matters Festival in the Netherlands. And then we are promoters are jumping on to, bring us to other cities. The festival is not just us. It's Cash Money and Marvelous, Nice and Smooth, and some other groups. But promoters in the area have been signing on and will be signing on to bring us to other cities, just us. And the first one is London at the 229 Club, and then Manchester at the Basement, and then Copenhagen, Denmark, at the Looping, I think. And there is more to come. Kevin Dixon Sr., shout out, my brother. Shout out.
Peace.
So 2005, yo, I just want to say, I don't know if B Love done, but we're gonna wrap this up real soon. Yo, I just want to say,
I ain't done. I'll be right back.
I just want to say, yo, it is an honor that rhymes we did in the studio in 1987, that the world heard for the first time in January 1988, that we still get love. You know what I'm saying? Mark Skills, what's up, Mark Skills? That we still get love in 2025, and that promoters still want to bring us over and do these shows. You know what I'm saying? And we will not disappoint. We working hard. We putting in. What's good, AJ? Blessings. Blessings to you, my brother Kevin. You know what I'm saying? You know, we just making our announcement. Me and my partner, he stepped out. He'll be right back. We going overseas in September for a little mini tour. And, you know, we out here in Strong Island, you know, getting, rehearsing and, you know, working and putting in that work, yo. We've been putting in work since November, but this is like our first live in person. You know, these last 3 days we've been just live and in person, just getting it in. And we got some more to do over the next couple of days. Yeah, see, we got our setup right here. We got the stuff.
We running with 2 mics.
We got the setup right here. Everything we plugged in. We rehearsing right here, rocking out. You know what I'm saying? So, Adrian Armstrong, Judge Adrian Armstrong. What's going on? He's a big hip hop head too. You know what I'm saying? Mount Vernon. I don't know if he's still in the court in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Adrian. So we're going. This is my partner B Love from my rap group. You know, JVC Force. We're going overseas in September. You know what I'm saying? We're just making a little announcement video announcing. You know, we going over tour. We out here in Long Island. You know, getting it in, rehearsing and everything. So
this is where it all began.
CI in the building, Kevin Dixon Sr. says. CI in the building. Yes. CI is in the building, but we are not in CI right now. Just so again, like B said, we don't know for nobody driving past 162 Acorn expecting us to be where you normally find us. We are not there.
We are not there.
We are not there. We're not far away, but we are not there because we would never have gotten anything done because every time we're there, it's a party and everybody's over there. So we had much work to do. So we are not there today. Jeff Samuels was watching.
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
Adrian Armstrong
what's up,
said,
Rock?
that's what's up. Joshua Sanders just tuned in. Brenda said rocking the mic. She said the mic. She said rocking the mics.
Hey,
Yeah. But yeah, so again, don't nobody go ring nobody's bell at 162 because we not there.
Because we are not in CI.
We are not there.
We are a few exits away.
But we're in Suffolk County. We're in Suffolk County.
We're in Suffolk.
We're in Strong Island.
Yeah.
But we are not in Central Iceland.
Right.
So, you know, you won't find us. Timothy Frazier Sr. Is this Pastor Tim from Atlanta? From the Hip Hop Church? Yo, nah, they used to show me love. Shout out to my brother Majors. We used to go down there, used to have this little hip hop church in I forgot what part of Georgia. Yeah, Pastor Tim. Jeff Samuel said, what's up? Yeah, Pastor
What
Tim.
up, Rock? What up, Rock?
So Pastor Tim is my boy, my brother and my partner in Ron B Love from my rap group, JVC Force. We're making this little announcement. We're going overseas in September, so we did this little live to announce to all our people, you know what I'm saying, and we out here in Long Island, Strong Island, you know what I'm saying, rehearsing and
big
getting
shouts
it all
out to
in.
Tree Avenue, Branch Avenue,
Yes,
Acorn Avenue, Cone Avenue, Ferndale, Root,
yes.
Bark, Wilson.
Yes. Carlton Avenue, Lowell Avenue.
Big shouts out to our whole new development.
The new development is where
the whole of CI.
All of CI, but the new development is where we roam the most. Like that's where we lived. That's where we was the new D. You know what I'm saying?
I was explaining to Moe Love today.
The taste for y'all. Remember the taste? I was around the corner from the taste.
I was mentioning to Moe Love today. If you came from CI, you went to Central Islip High School. So
yes.
A lot of love in Central Islip. A very, very progressive class each year. You know, and even though everybody is not in Central Islip anymore, you know what I'm saying, a lot of folks are doing big things where they
Park
are.
Avenue D, Kevin said. Rosa from New Rochelle. Regindra is watching. My ex that you met her, she came to the Bible show. She's tuned in.
How you doing, Mama?
Yes. Shout out, Regindra. So I haven't told you because we haven't announced it, but we're announcing it now. Me and B Love will be going overseas in September for a tour, and this is our announcement video right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Long Island. We out here in Long Island rehearsing and practicing and everything. We want to do a live. And we couldn't announce it until like the paperwork was dried. But now the promoters are starting to release flyers in the Netherlands and London. So you know what I'm saying? Now we could let the cat out the bag. People was like, yo, we was doing interviews like Tom from. If you get a chance, check out Tom from the Long Island Music and Entertainment Hall of Fame. He did a great interview with us. It's on their podcast. And Don Versations, another Long Island podcast, did a great interview with us. And they were asking us, are we going to be performing again? Do we think? And we had to hold out. We was like, anything's possible. Anything's possible. We want to let the cat out the bag because the promoters wasn't ready to start promoting. Now they promoting. So, yo, we letting the cat out the bag now. Continued blessings to you all. Thank you, Regindra. You know what I'm saying? She said, congratulations. Rosa, nice. New Rochelle in the house. What's up, Rosa? Yes.
Yeah.
Who else did I miss? I said Jeff Samuel said, what's up?
Marcel, how you doing? How
Timothy
you doing?
Frazier said, do your thing, my brother.
Yeah.
Yes,
Marcel Davis, Connecticut. How you doing, baby?
Shout out to Marcel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for everybody watching now, and of course, you know, we ain't going to take this live for so much longer, but everybody who will be watching later, shout out to you. Thank you for the years of support. Thank you for holding us down. Thanks to all the fans, the friends, the family members, you know what I'm saying, and all of y'all who held us down. Central Islip. Thank you, Central Islip. Thank you, Strong Island.
Thank you, Connecticut. Thank you, Kim Owens. Thank
Yes.
you, my beautiful wife, Danielle. Thank you to all my sisters out there, Marlene, everybody just that might be tuning in, you know, again, from across the water on Strong Island side, you know, we shout you out up there in Gunwaving, New Haven, and, Hamden and Stamford, and, you know, big shouts out for always embracing me every time I came through Connecticut and showing love, and, you know,
And yeah, Connecticut, Stamford, Connecticut, that's just 20 minutes from Mount Vernon. We be out there too, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, congrats to you both, both of you. I know the tour is going to be awesome. Yes, thank you, Rosa. We are really looking forward.
Thank you, Rosa.
We're really looking forward to it. Again, my brother Rob says salute my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Rob. So, yo, thank y'all for tuning in. I don't know, any last words, or do you want to say anything else? Because we do still got some work.
Nah, I just want to say that I appreciate you. We appreciate you. We love you guys. We wouldn't have came all the way out here and been together and not jumped on and go ahead and put it on for you guys. So again, thank you for keeping us alive for all of these years, and we promise to go ahead and, like, you know what I'm saying, keep our good music from where we came from, Central Islip, the original base. We promise to keep it alive, like, all through the world as we do grow older. So Regindra said, AJ, your mother and father are praising in heaven and proud. Yeah, I greatly appreciate that. You're trying to get me a little emotional, and I'm not going to let you, but I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. For both our dads who were very big supporters, you know what I'm saying? Very big supporters of what we do. And my dad, who even when he didn't agree, you know what I'm saying, and he didn't know if it was going nowhere, but he was still a supporter. he still never tried to talk me out of it and encouraged me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings. You know, Rosa said. So big up to my dad for allowing us to scratch up your records. Man.
Oh my goodness, scratch up your records, make all that noise. To your mom and dad, making all that noise in your house, all hours of the day and night. For all the parties and gatherings you let us have at that house.
162 was like the party house.
For forgiving us for all your alcohol that we drank up at.
And put water in your clear bottles. Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
I ain't admitting to that. Your mom's still your mom's still around. I ain't admitting she ain't getting me.
My father used to say, "Hey, y'all put water in this bottle and stuff," and I'd be like, "I don't know." And he would never say anything. He would just, because again, with my parents, all of our parents and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, coming up in CI. You know, they didn't mind us having parties at the house and stuff like that. You know, as long as we weren't doing what we do in the house in the street, they were super, super supportive of us. And again, big shouts out to my dad, who would always come into our sessions and stuff like that, you know, rehearsing in the garage and stuff, and pulling out beats and stuff because he know we like the songs that got the beats.
And was breaking it down for us. Like, you know this?
Giving us the history.
And when B-Boy Records signed us for is it not charged? It's not plugged in all the way. For when they signed us for the record New School and wanted us to go back in the studio and do another song. See if it's plugged in and it's like it's all the way plugged in. Yo, just checking. Got a low battery warning. Want to make sure that we all good. Okay, so if it gets cut off quicker than we end, just want to say peace and love to everybody. If we get cut off, but I think we good. But it was your dad who let us come in there and like look through records and go through the records with us and then get his record that I don't think he ever got back. Like my dad never got his Wilson Pickett #9 back. he still reminded, when some of his last days, like, yo, did y'all ever give me my record back? Like, he asked me that one day. It was like, yo, but the records that we know that you didn't get back, but you helped us, find it and all of that and all that time. That support is why we here. You know what I'm saying? The support of our families, my sister Nicole, your sister Keisha, you know what I'm saying? And the proudest moment of my life is my daughter is coming to the Netherlands to see her dad rock for the first time. Strong Island came out the year before she was born, so she never seen us rock the stage. And B is her godfather, so she gonna see her father and her godfather take the stage in the Netherlands. And it's her and her cousin are flying out to the Netherlands to come see us, and I'm gonna get to rock the crowd for the first time and see my daughter right there. And that alone is like amazing to me. Like that is just a blessing.
Big shouts out to my son and my daughter. My daughter's with me right now.
Yes.
She don't let me go nowhere by myself. So big shouts out to my daughter, my son. Big shouts out to.
Shout out to Delia Farquharson's tuning in and Mike. I don't know their last name. Do you know?
Escaveria.
That you much closer than I was.
Shouts out Mike.
Yes.
Shouts out Mike.
And Delia and everybody who's just tuned in. This is my partner who know me. This is my partner B Love from my rap group JVC Force. We are going on tour. We're making an announcement. We're going on tour overseas in September. First time we've been overseas since 88, 89. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big deal for our music we put out starting in 88. And, we can announce it now that the promoters are promoting it. So this is our promotion video for anybody just tuned in. Some of y'all know me for Black Westchester, don't know the rap side of me. Yes, we had a couple of albums out. We rocked the crowd. We got an underground classic called Strong Island. And, we about to go rock overseas.
We got a couple of underground classics.
Yeah. We about to rock overseas.
We got a couple of those.
I hope to see you when you come this way. I hope after doing those shows overseas that some of these local promoters in the States be like, oh no, y'all got to come here. So we're gonna put in the work to show, we still about it, we still got it. You know what I mean? So,
some of these promoters basically have to see so that we can prove to them.
It's been, like I said, it's been years.
So we understand.
Last time we went overseas, like I said, I was 22. I'm 59 now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it took a little more work to get in shape and get ready. You know what I'm saying? So, but we there though. We there. We on our way. Got more work to do, but it's feeling good. These last few days have felt good to really grind and do several rehearsals in the day and just go over and get that chemistry back and the camaraderie and, you know what I'm saying, all of that, and flow back and forth. The lyrics that we got, we flow back and forth and harmonize together. It just was good. It's feeling good.
Big shouts out to the 4 chicks at Olive Garden yesterday. They kept coming to our table every 5 minutes to make sure we okay.
Real talk. So, you know how sometimes we talk about customer service. Not one person who was serving our food, but 4 different women came through. It was like, oh, y'all okay? And then, y'all good? Y'all need anything? And then I'm looking up and I'm like, oh, that's a different name. That was Christine. This is Lillian. This is somebody else. Like, there's 4 different women that came to our table to make sure we was good, which is almost unheard of in this day and age. So thank you for the Olive Garden in South Shore Mall. Was it South Shore Mall? Yeah.
Yeah. We took it back to the South
Shore Mall back in them days. Yeah. So
Big shouts out to what the first store in the South Shore Mall that used to dress us, Chess King. Big shouts out
My
to the
upper
world.
closet
Big
full
shouts out to the world of Benetton in the South Shore Mall, where I brought my sweater and posed on a Doing Damage album. And
Yes.
you know, like I said, South Shore Mall was a staple for us in, you know, our town. You know, we all hung out at the
I think we
South
got
Shore
it. Did
Mall
we
at
get
some
our
point in
outfits
time.
for that album cover from South Shore Mall? We might have got our outfits from there too.
I did.
Because I had on
Benetton.
there was
United Colors of Benetton.
there was a jean company called AJ, and that's what I had on, the acid wash AJ suit. Like it was in the like sweater thing, like the little sweater, like yo. And that was like, I think like we might have got that from the South Shore Mall.
All Benetton.
And then we did some Benetton, and we did some Stuzy.
I had on all Benetton in the Doing Damage album cover. You know.
Monty said you can no longer be denied. Rock the Bells Radio always gives JVC Force love and mention. Yes, we just gave them a big shout out.
Yes.
Jay was on here earlier. Jaquan. I don't know if he's still tuned in. He was tuned in earlier watching. You know what I'm saying? And they've been showing us mad love.
Jaquan showed us a lot of support throughout the years, I believe.
Yes.
Even before he got to Rock the Bells, you know,
Yes,
he was
yes.
showing support. So big shouts out Jaquan, and it's good to see you doing big things right where you belong in a big situation. So
Rosa said you got to show. She's somebody who knows me from Black Westchester. So Rosa, if you Google, the name of the group is JVC Force. If you Google that, our album covers will come up. All our different covers and single covers will all come up. Yes, Brenda. Yes, I have to give Brenda a shout. So, since last year, like I had got up, real talk, to over 350 pounds. And it was really unhealthy. And my homegirl, Brenda L. Crump, wanted me to remind everybody about my plant-based journey. She had me on a partial plant-based diet that helped me get in shape for the tour. And I have lost, like I said, I was over 250. I'm under 280 now and still and counting. And so that's like what? Like 57, almost 70 pounds. It's like almost 70 pounds so far, and I'm trying to lose some more. So, you know, I feel a lot healthier. I feel a lot of, yes, Rosa, that's how you pronounce it. That's what it's JVC Force. So Brenda L. Crump has been helping me get in shape, making sure I eat healthier, and all those good things. So, yes, got to give her a shout out. She told me to remind y'all about my plant-based journey. She is full vegan. She's been vegan for years. I am not vegan, but I'm on a partial plant-based diet. You know what I'm saying? And I eat a whole lot less meat and a lot more fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So, Rosa said, "Awesome, Brenda," and gave you a thumbs up. You know, so she gets credit for a lot of this. She's been, you know, introducing me to a lot of plant-based stuff and everything. Everything, I ain't gonna say everything I had liked, but she's introduced me to some stuff that I really do dig. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
I can't do that plant-based stuff, but big shouts out to my wife who keeps me healthy, and you know.
Well, I mean, shout to you. You
to
got
all the good home cooking.
you got the garden. You growing your vegetables and
I grow what I eat.
right.
I grow what I eat.
That's very important. AJ, your salads be looking good on Facebook. Thank you, Rosa. Yeah, I be doing my little Facebook, my little food porn. You know what I'm saying? I be like, all my various salads. Brenda, my brother, Robert Staples, said, "Thank you, Brenda, for helping my little brother." So, Brenda, there you go.
Right.
So yeah, and B was on the phone, on speakerphone with her a couple about a month ago, telling her, "Yeah, I need him to lose a couple more pounds." So
Right.
There's a whole bunch of people. Shout to my brother Damon K. Jones, my partner, who's also vegan, who also wasn't really trying to get me to be vegan, but was trying to, got me into eating a lot more fruits and vegetables and keeping my immune system up and building up, all of that stuff. Steve Oakley is in the house. Shout out to Steve Oakley. Steve Oakley is the dude that me and Naquan had the video show together.
What's up, Steve?
What's up, Steve? Steve, me and B Love going overseas in September. We going on tour. This is our announcement video. What's going on, my brother? Wish I could take you. when and where. We're going in September. We're doing the Urban Matters Festival in the Netherlands. We're going in the 17th. We're going to be there like the 19th, 20th, 21st, doing stuff in the Netherlands. Then we are going to London and that Monday, and we'll have that Monday and Tuesday off, and we'll be performing at a club called 229 in London. And then we're going to Manchester, and then we're going to Denmark, and then there's some other dates that still have not finalized yet that may be coming in. So, yeah, September. And if there was anybody that I could bring with me, Steve is nice with a camera. Like, he would have us on some real quality footage. If I could actually bring him, I would. That's my video dude. That is my video dude. Yo, yes. So
we will have a camera guy on the road with us also.
Yes. So we're gonna be taking a lot of pictures. Follow us. So for anybody else who wants to know where we're gonna be and take the journey with us, we're gonna have clips on both the JVC Force YouTube channel, which is JVC Force 2025, and also the Instagram page, which is JVC Force. So or it might be the official JVC Force. You'll see it. It's only one thing. You'll see it. You'll see the flyers and everything. But like those, subscribe to those, so you stay up. You'll see all the footage. We'll be having little clips, pictures, maybe little videos of certain little clips and stuff. We'll be documenting this all the way through our social media. So yeah. So make sure y'all follow us. For all of y'all who won't be able to go overseas, and to everybody from here that's going over, like I said, my daughter, your sister. Our brothers Mike talking about it, Barry, and
my god sister.
Yeah, like all the people that talk about Carlton Dozier from CI, he going to London. So, we just we appreciate all the love, the local love we getting. You know what I'm saying? It's just dope. So,
Brenda Crump, what's that?
Fruits and vegetables. Yeah, she was showing you a bunch of fruits and vegetables. That she was appreciating all the comments and put a whole bunch of 4 rolls and just a bunch of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
No, but I do, even before, I really love salads. I make some really mean salads with everything in it, and I be taking little pictures. And thank y'all for following me on my journey on my Instagram, Mr. AJ Woodson. You know what I'm saying? And follow B Love of JVC Force, I think it is.
B Love of JVC Force on Instagram.
Yes.
William B Love Taylor on Facebook.
Yes.
You may see me doing different stuff, like I say again, I spend my free time. My serenity time is gardening these days, you know what I mean? I'm always out in my yard, like doing something or growing something. I think right now, this year, I'm growing about 30 different things. Everything is
Which is dope.
Up.
We all need to get back to growing our food.
Yeah,
we really need to.
I grow salads, romaines, red romaines, and every sort of salad accessory, pepper that goes with it. So, again, saying healthy eating, grow what you eat. Nowadays, you got to do that kind of thing because you know what? I don't really know what's going down with this administration. It's going crazy, but
yeah,
I'll be ready. I'll be ready for the tariffs. You ain't gonna stop me. You're still gonna eat. So
Brenda, if you ever go to Brenda's house, if there was ever like a pandemic or something, she got canned goods and beans and rice and all kind. She got stuff to last 6 months to a year. She good. She good.
You got the right idea, Brenda.
So Brenda, what else can we say? Oh, Brenda. So, somebody stopped by yesterday and brought us some watermelon, some yellow watermelon, and regular watermelon. Yellow's supposed to be sweet. I haven't tried it yet. I'm about to try it a little later.
It's in there.
It's in there. It's in the fridge. I'm about to try it. But some yellow watermelon, and I think they had like pink pineapple or some color, different color. Yeah, like different stuff. I ain't never seen none of that. Brenda always laughs at me. I'll be like, yo, that don't come in that color. She said, so, I'm trying all that. Yes, and Brenda's getting shouts. All right, Brenda, fresh is the best. Yes. So, again, also on our YouTube channel, you will see clips of interviews we've done. You'll see promos. You'll see the flyers, and we got little clips of, when we performed in, the beginning of Strong Island a couple of years ago. when I did the beginning of Strong Island at the Long Island Music Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? You'll see a couple of things like that, and you'll hear some unreleased joints that that were from the third album, and all that stuff. So and you'll see the fly and clips of the interviews and T Money, the T Money podcast joint. He did a dope interview with me and talking about JVC and my book and everything. So go to his podcast, Don Versations, DON Versations. Look that up. He did a great interview with JVC.
Soren Baker in the 4-part interview that he did on me in regards to JVC. So big shouts out to Soren.
Yes.
Big shouts out to Jeff Kwan.
Jay Kwan?
Jeff Kwan.
Oh, Jeff
Big
Kwan.
shouts out to Jeff Kwan for the 20 or so interviews, over the last 2 years or so that you've allowed me to become a part of. I shout you out for that, but all of that stuff is pretty much on the page.
Right, C Murder, C Uncle Urban Ultramag.
Ultramag, and then we have just several people.
Yeah, it's just like there's so many people. There's been a lot of people that have done interviews with us over the last, and we just want to shout them out. And unfortunately, B, after the long day we had, B got me a nice strong drink, and my brother Mike is calling. We was gonna say what's up to him before we. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what you say for what? What's up?
We still live talking to the people. They keep tuning in. Just everybody from everywhere. People from. Come get the door. Go get the door.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. We people coming from overseas. One dude said he flying from Australia to London to see the show. Like, yo, so we just talking to the people, and then all the people that know me now never knew that I rap. So they're like, oh, what's this about? So we just having a good time with the people. Yeah. I see you in a second though. Coming down. All right. That's another one of our brothers, Mike Walls. He's coming down. He's been rocking with us from day one. It's like another brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he was trying to get us to go somewhere. We still here, so he came to us. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen my brother in a while, so it's a beautiful thing. Like I said, for everybody who just tuned in, anybody who just don't know, so I'm out here with my brother, my partner Ron B Love. He'll be back downstairs from my rap group JVC Force. We are going overseas on tour in September. JVC Force is going overseas in September. My brother, what's up?
Good, baby. How
What's
you
up?
feeling?
What's up? Good, man.
Looking good.
Thank you. Working on it. Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. So, that's what we doing here. DJ Joe P, what's going on? This is my partner B Love from JVC Force. If you just tuned in, we announcing that we're going on tour in September overseas. Now that we can officially announce.
I've been drinking. I'll probably have one with you.
Yeah. Now that we can officially announce it, so we did an official video. We out here in Strong Island, rehearsing and having a good time, and we decided to do a live for the people. You know what I'm saying? So right now, after a long day of videos and several rehearsals, we're enjoying some libations right now with our peoples. You know what I'm saying? So and we're talking.
You want me to have a taste now?
Yeah. Big shouts to Mike Walls in the house.
Yes, Mike Walls,
Yes,
our brother, Mike Walls. Yes. So with that, yo, B, we're gonna say, this phone is about to die. Suzanne Berger, how you doing? This phone's about to die. I think that phone's about to die soon too. So it's like, like I said, follow us on YouTube, JVC Force 2025. All the information is there. All the skits gonna be there. All the promos gonna be there. Some of the video promos we did today. For those who not gonna make it over that way, you'll see pictures and little video clips of us over there and everything on the way to that. And make sure you follow us.
And big shouts out to my god sister Marla. And
shout out to Marla.
Marla. So Marlon, I'll see you tomorrow too. So and but yeah.
And shout out to Barry. I'll see you tomorrow, Barry. He said he'll see us tomorrow. Before I head back to money earning. You know what I'm saying? And get it back down. Get back working on the paper to get that paper out for next week. You know what I'm saying? This is a little like, yo, it's work. This is work too. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. Getting in shape, getting in show shape, getting that chemistry back. You know what I'm saying? So
Big shouts out to Casamigos.
oh, Monty Whitaker said, Mike Walls, what's up? Yes.
Man, I said, what's up?
Yo, Mike said, what's up? He said, what's up? He can't see you on that one. This is the camera. You got the wrong one.
Monty, Mike is nice and healthy. Look at all that nice hair on his face.
That's good, bro.
Mike got the high school chin strap.
Word. So with that, yo, we're going to go. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And then I think we might, work on a couple of routines again. But we got to get up in the morning, and we got to do it all over again.
For the second day straight. This is the second day straight. Tomorrow.
Yes,
day 3.
Brenda. The brother who pulled up does know the location of the secret undisclosed location where we at. Yes, he does know.
Cause he's down with the branch out.
Yeah. So yes, he is one of the few people that know the secret location.
35 years deep.
And lastly, for anyone who will be watching this, for anybody who will be watching this later,
it's been a lot of years.
because a lot of times people don't watch the live, they watch it later.
40-something plus.
B Love and I are not at 162 Acorn. Do not go to 162 Acorn looking for us like you always do, because we're not there now. We're close by at a secret undisclosed location, but we're not at 162.
Big shouts out to Rodney Norman.
Yes.
My brothers too. So yeah.
Monty said yo, and he said my good man. All good, my man. Yeah. So Lee Mitchell, see you in London. Thank you for flying from Australia to come see us.
Don't forget, living in CI, who the hell am I?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Rosa Mertz said, "Hey, Mike."
Yeah. Yo, yes, right. So we can't. Oh, and lastly, while we usually throw a little freestyles and we usually go over a record or two,
do.
Our promoter was browbeating us today that we are not to do any performances on any lives. That we are not to. So that is the only reason we ain't do it. We want to do a little something off camera, but we not supposed to do nothing on camera. So,
Listen to the situation,
there you go.
sick with it.
All
To
right.
all my worst critics, you know you worse than acidic, spit acidic, head swole 2 sizes, can't wear my fitted at minute. Be get you right in the middle of the night, just like an urgent care clinic. That's all y'all getting.
Living in CI, who the hell am I? You know who I am, and I'm out. This is AJ Rock, B Love. You know what I'm saying? And yes, we are out, and we got work to do. But yes, September, overseas, the Netherlands, London, Manchester, Denmark, and more to come. Follow us on social media to stay up with us. Until next time, peace.
100 salutes.